Okay. Hello, everybody. This is a test of your local broadcast system. No, I'm just kidding. This is Dynasty Warriors 8. However, I am testing the stream, broadcasting from a new computer, which I've attempted to stream from before and sometimes had issues with, but I don't know. Technology is weird for me sometimes, so we're trying it again. So bear with me while I set everything up here. Okay, I'm watching the stream quality, and from my software it doesn't seem to be like massively dropping or anything, but now I'm actually going to go onto the stream myself and check it out. Okay, looks like it's working. Hello, Lugier. Alright. Keeping a solid 720p, like I wanted it to be. Alright, well, I guess we'll test it out. Maybe I'll just do a free mode battle before we start out the actual Shu campaign. Because maybe throughout the course of a battle I'll find out if it really works or not. I will use a Shu officer, since that's what I titled this video. Let's just use Zhao Yun. Everyone knows Zhao Yun. Anyway, how is everyone today? Select music, huh? They have a lot of music tracks in here. Where's the one that I did for my ending? March. There we are. Well, quality looks good. I'm happy so far. Oh, they even include the cinematics. That's alright. I don't think Zhao Yun was around at this battle yet. Whoa. Oh, he's got a long air combo there. I like how mobile he is. Although if someone blocks that, that's not very useful, is it? Ah, come here. Chang Yuanzi beat you. Okay, so I guess we're going this way. Dung Mao. Wow. Whoa. That was quite the attack. Okay. Yeah, video quality's going down, but the stream isn't interrupting at least. Let's see, it's gone down to 480p. Although that could just be the settings on the computer I'm watching from. Let's see if I set it to 720p, will it actually look 720p? I think it's all the network card in the PC that I'm streaming from. It's actually a pretty good PC, and like when it comes to uploading and downloading stuff, it's fine. But for some reason, the way that the streaming works, for some reason it doesn't do as well as my wife's laptop. It's a really good laptop to be sure, but you think any part in a laptop wouldn't hold a candle to a desktop, but yeah, I don't know. At least the stream is functioning. It means I could have a stream even when I don't have the streaming PC around. Whoa. Hey. Okay, the stream, the problem that I have was when the stream dies. You know, I don't mind if the stream quality isn't great, because that's not why people come to streams usually. Never ends up the same quality as everything else. It's just that the stream is holding steady, so I'm happy enough. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and exit this battle so we can start the campaign in earnest. I guess I should probably tweet out and stuff that that's what I'm doing right now. So how about we let the opening scenes play while I kind of tell everyone that the stream is on. It'll start at any moment now. Okay, tweet is sent. Alright, and I've updated my Discord. Alright, let's get this going then. Okay, story mode, yeah? Shoot. New game. Yeah, I haven't done the Shu campaign yet, so this will be my first run-through. Near the end of the Eastern Han Dynasty, the long-standing rule of the Han Imperial Court was on the decline. The high-handed policies of the eunuchs and relatives of the Emperor ran unchecked, causing people to become fed up with political corruption. With everybody suffering, sad and filled with outrage, it seemed as if there was no hope for the future. In the midst of this situation, Zhang Jiao, the leader of the Way of Peace, led his followers in a rebellion. Instantly, the movement spread to the far corners of the land, and the uprising rapidly grew in size. It would later become known as the Yellow Turban Rebellion. In response, the Imperial Court formed an army in order to suppress the rebels, and numerous warlords from around the land answered the call to arms. Among them were 3 men who rose in unison. Turn up the game volume just a little. Yeah, I can do that. Liu Bei, claiming to be a descendant of royalty, was a man who lamented the suffering. Accompanying him were Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, 2 powerful warriors that served as his sworn brothers. Right now the game audio is really quiet, so I'm not going to hear much, but in the battles I want you to be able to hear it. Hey, Liu Bei, can you let me know how the sound is in the future, too? Okay, let's play as Liu Bei. Equip weapons. Oh, good, I have a 2-rank weapon. And for a second sword, let's not have more swords. What else is he good at? Flame Blade, Crossed Pike, Art of War Scroll. Flame Bow. Flame Bow sounds cool. Okay, equip skills, I don't know, attack boost, I don't really think about these too much. Mighty Roar, so that lets me hurt people and officers more. Increasing attack range always seems good. Havoc, and really, I don't think defense is that necessary. Duration, adds a bonus. Wait, more XP, yeah. Those are like my staples. I really love the cutscene presentation here. It's jarring watching this and then going back to Dynasty Warriors 9 when I did that last stream. But anyway, now we can officially start the battle.
Come on, you can do better than that.
But they're mere peasants, driven to this by starvation, pain, and suffering. How can we just...
Well, if you're that soft, you won't be able to keep the vow you just made.
Indeed. Now that we are sworn brothers, you need greater strength of spirit. Yes, you are right. We are unified in intent and in life.
With our might
And our honor, we shall end this chaos. Let us go. My
Okay,
sword-
making a post now. Oh, I did just enough time to type out my post on ShaneBrained. Cool. Tell me if the game audio is too loud now. Hard for me to tell because I'm just listening to my TV audio. Wahaha!
shall be defeated. First, we need to meet up with the main unit of the Imperial Force. Finishing blow. Take out any Yellow Turban officers you come across.
Come here! There we are. It's really funny to see Liu Bei flying around like here, because he's just an old man. Not really an especially good fighter. No doubt he probably killed someone. Or maybe not. He was just a warlord. He got that way mostly from his family name. Oh, that's an interesting... Whoa, look at him move. Huh. Oh, you kind of lock on with this weapon. You sort of dodge with it like you're playing as Joker in Smash Brothers. The way he does like a dodge with his pistol shooting. Okay, a little bit hard to use though. Dung Mao. Oh, I got a level up for Quick Learner. That's nice.
Stand in the way of virtue shall fail. My body only moves forward.
Okay. If all this seems familiar, it's because I just did the first stage as Zhao Yun to test it out. Anyway, hello everyone joining me. Some more people are coming along now that I actually told everyone I was streaming. Wasn't sure if the stream would happen today or not, but I'm glad that it did.
Volunteer fighters, get out there and fight already. What did you say? You'd be dead if it wasn't for us coming to
Guan Hai! Take this and this and this and this and this. Got him. Alright, and I guess I'll head this... Yeah, let's head north. Hoya! Yanjing, okay. Hoya! I think once you have your target, you're not supposed to, like, bounce around. Maybe going forward and back, but not left and right. Jesus, that's a lot of arrows.
Finishing blow. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Interesting weapon. I'm not sure I like it.
do not stand a chance against us.
I like how it looks, but it's really weird to control when he starts moving around.
Chaos shall help establish my name throughout the land. We cannot afford to fall behind.
Yeah, the dual swords playstyle is not too hard to control. It's a good one.
Okay, sure thing. The Imperial Forces' main unit lies to the east.
Somebody help us! We're being attacked by the yellow turbans.
Peasants discovered. Don't worry, Liu Bei will protect you.
We have our own reputations to consider. We don't have time to worry about some worthless peasants.
There are people suffering from this chaos right here before us. What good are our aspirations for the land if we cannot save them? That man known as Cao Cao, he is an impressive fighter. I imagine
I don't... Cao Cao wasn't a bad fighter. He actually did try to kill, Dong Zhuo. He got really close to doing it too, but had to run away when he felt he was being discovered. So he had the guts to definitely be a fighter, I think.
I refuse to back down. Heavens, hear me now. Use your freezing winds to repel these invaders.
Alright, fine, I'll write something in chat.
Heavens, hear me now. Introduce them to your most powerful gatekeeper.
Ah, they're doing magic. Zhang Bao is using sorcery.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Ah! Stop hitting me.
The Yellow Turban base of operations is being protected by
Hey, hit me again.
sorcery. However, we have come too far to stop now.
Oh, that's a good Muso attack. I like that it doesn't make me go flying all over the place.
Should end with you. We must assist our allies advance. What? A gate of fire and a gate of ice? How can we get past these?
Looks like I'm helping Wei advance and not my own people.
Hey, you guys be careful. There's some kind of strange sorcery up ahead, preventing our advance.
Let's see, Imperial forces unable to advance because of sorcery. Let's see, both sides there. Oh yeah, there's the fire gate. And the ice gate. That's cool. I want to go play with the ice gate. I think it looks cooler. Oh, they breathe in fire here. The fire gates are open. Alright, I guess if I'm helping people advance, I need to get the ice gate open now. Okay, head this way then.
Sorry, I had to ask for assistance.
What? Huh? These guys can control the cold?
Why does he sound so nerdy? They can control the cold?
Very good. I shall remember your efforts.
Oh goody, I opened the ice gate now too. Yeah, so you just seen like the frost hang off the dragon's shin there. That's cool. I like it. There's Ho-Man. Or as I would say when I was a kid, He-Man. This is so funny. Both sides there. Hello, Bo. Oh, Bo. Get him. There you go. Got him.
This is the finishing blow.
How's that song go? Oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, Bo. Can anyone name that song? I challenge you. Wah! Who's throwing ice? Where's this? Huh? Does the ice just appear in places? Oh, it's these guys with the stabs. Staves. Whatever you say. Guess I'll thin them out a little bit. There we are. Oh, Guan Yu needs help. What's the matter, Guan? There we go. Ooh, lots of items dropping. Just so many.
Those altars seem to be the source of their power. We can destroy them. Weaken their magic.
Oh, okay. Destroy the altars to stop their power. Can do.
Let's get this fight started.
I thought you would be passing by here around now. Come, lend me a hand.
Ah, cool. Break it. I'm supposed to hit this thing, right? Oh, good. My magic! By the way, people watching, how is the sound? Are the levels appropriate, or do I need to turn one up or down? By that I mean my microphone and the game music. Based on the readings on my PC, it looks good, but I'm not listening to that audio.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Oh man, there's people watching me, but no one's saying anything. Can y'all help me, please? I have a question that only you can answer. Maybe they're busy. Okay, thank you, Luye.
I will end this chaos.
Sunjong. Come here, buddy. Oh man, it sucks before you really get your characters leveled up. Like, I don't have his full moveset to play with. I always don't like that feeling at the beginning of any Warriors games. I always feel like I haven't really started until I've unlocked the full moveset. Or at least a couple more combos than just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. At least in this game, in the middle of battle, because it's just based on certain level requirements before you get your full attacks. So really, in the middle of battle, you could suddenly have longer combos because you just happen to level up to where it is. Like right now, I'm level 7. I was level 1, so now I have a slightly longer combo. Looks like I'm already at Zhangjiao. Although there's some general or something to the east here I could take care of. Let's go over there and see who it is. Oh man, I'm sad. My extra long audio cable, it got pulled in one way, and so now there's no right ear audio. It makes me sad. Okay, I guess I can just go fight Zhang Jiao. I'm just fighting useless minions at this point. I like these candles. Wow, they are really blazing. Look at those candles. Look at that. Wow. That candle's going non-stop. That's a candle that doesn't give a fuck. There's Zhang Jiao. Oh, cool, he's got a statue of himself.
What kind of light creates chaos and causes the people to suffer? I shall make you pay for your crimes.
So, you are incapable of understanding the ideals
Huh.
of the Yellow Turban.
That attack that Liu Bei does reminds me of some other person's attack. Is there another game where you, like, put your swords on the ground and then strike lightning with it? God, it sounds so familiar. Let's see, what could it be? Oh, is it Sekiro? Maybe it's Sekiro.
You're at a disadvantage as long as he continues to use his sorcery. We need to look for an opening to attack.
Beat him.
How awful. I thought the Yellow Turbans were bad.
If I'd gotten in the way, those monsters would have cut me down too.
Brother, do not lose heart.
They think you're
Our
evil.
battle was based on honorable principles.
That's right. If we don't stop these rampaging fools, then there'll never be an end to it.
That may be so. But nonetheless, it pains me to see such fear and suffering.
Look, once the Yellow Turbans calm down a little, the people will be much better off.
However, the true cause of the people's pain is still around.
Yes. I believe that this is just the beginning.
Okay. I gotta be narrator. Zhang Jiao was defeated due to the efforts of Liu Bei and his sworn brothers, thus bringing an end to the Yellow Turban Rebellion. However, the land remained in chaos as it began a descent into an even deeper confusion and turmoil. 5 years following the Yellow Turban Rebellion, a confrontation ensued between the eunuchs and the emperor's relatives within the capital of Luoyang. Taking advantage of the commotion, Dong Zhuo, a powerful man from Xiliang, moved to the capital. Once there, he seized custody of the emperor and made himself Grand Commandant, not Grand Commander, enabling him to engage in a reign of tyranny. Determined to put an end to this lawlessness, Yuan Shao, a nobleman from Huabei, made the decision to stop him. By appealing to those across the land, he was able to form an alliance against Dong Zhuo. Liu Bei wished to help the endangered imperial court and joined the coalition together with his sworn brothers. There, he also met a brave young warrior by the name of Zhao Yun. Zhao Yun is so critically important to Liu Bei. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and now Zhao Yun. Many great men have been drawn to serve by Liu Bei's side. Together, they were determined to defeat Dongzhuo with their sense of righteousness amidst the cold winds of Hulao Gate. Alright. I would like to play as Guan Yu. Let's see. I have the green dragon one. That's nice. And for second weapon, what's very fitting to Guan Yu? A dual blade? Maybe. A dragon spear. Spear and a halberd? Something shorter. Dragon column. Pressing the guard button during normal attack may enable you to strike the enemy with a special counterattack. Wait, the dragon column I think is just like a table that you hit people with. Blade bow. Woven cloth? I don't know. Let's use the cloth, because that's ridiculous. Alright, same skills as before. Quick learner. No, not health boost. Attack boost. Mighty roar. And, what was the other one that it did? Equestrian? Havoc, Burning Spirit, Victor Cry. Let's see, I got attack. Increase luck. Oh, attack range. I could do that. Let's do Equestrian. That way I can kill people even if I'm on a horse.
The blade and service of honor shall always prevail.
Well, it's a quiet stream today. I see I have about 4 people other than my own account monitoring chat. No one's talking. Lugier said a couple things. Appreciate that. What if we get a conversation started? Would that serve? What is your personal favorite Warriors game? Let's see. That man over there is pretty scary looking. He looks like he loves to fight in battles. Oh, they're talking about Zhang Fei, I bet. No, maybe it's Cao Cao. Hey, Zhao Yun. Okay, so he fought under Gongsun San. You should. Okay. Oh, there's Zhang Fei. Brother, isn't this amazing? Amazing. Oh, God. Amazing. All of these people gather here by Yuan Shao. I've only played 2. Hyrule Warriors. What's the other one that you played? Fire Emblem Warriors? Alright, then I have a question for you, Lugier. Who do you think is the worst, like, moveset in Hyrule Warriors? I'm always curious to hear what other people think, because it's not a section where, honestly, many people can agree.
We must defeat
Okay, defeat Zhongzhuo.
for the glory of the Han Empire. All units, advance.
Yeah, I have a level 3 weapon, so it should be pretty strong.
We shall advance from the west.
As is rather fitting of Guan Yu. Oh god, he like towers over everyone. He's gigantic. I have more than a head on all these people. Ruto. Okay. That's an interesting one. Man, when I criticized Ruto only a little bit in my guide, I got so much negative feedback on that. People thought Ruto was actually really good. Everyone's telling me, oh, she's my favorite character. I think I agree with you. Like, Ruto's one of the worst. Bottom 10, to be sure. As for me, I don't know if I would put her in the bottom 5, but I do think that she is really on the bad side.
Where are our supplies? The enemy is about to overwhelm us.
It seems that Master Sun Jian's army is suffering. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, join me in going to assist him.
Okay. We gotta bail out Sun Jian, so I guess I'll follow Liu Bei, who I think is over here. Yeah. So I'll help him advance and see if that's what they want me to do. I'll hit people with this Is this a scroll? Is that what it was supposed to be? Wow. They can turn anything into a weapon in these games. I wouldn't doubt that it'd be one of the best. Oh, it's Noah! Oh my god.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won. I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
There we go. Waiting for that gate to open.
You are an example for us all, brother.
What a weird weapon. It's just basically... I mean, this one looks like the magic card from Aladdin, and it does expand just like that one. What is he even doing there? Spinning it. Oh! Can I jump on that now? Huh. Oh, interesting. Oh, it creates like a constant damage zone. Haha, look at that. Wonder if some people think like this game would be more conventional compared to Hyrule Warriors. Actually, it has some of the craziest movesets I've ever seen in the game.
I knew you could do it. Right on, brother.
Where's my horse? There's my horse. Yeah, you should definitely get it on Switch. It's digital only, but it's also on the cheaper side. I think it's $40.
Cannot hold out any longer.
And you have all of the DLC and everything. You can see this game came out like a year before the original Hyrule Warriors, and you can see a lot of its movesets and stuff in kind of the early forms. Like, there are weak point attacks in the game, but they're just like not as fancy. I guess they are pretty fancy in their own right, but it's not like, you know, it zooms into your character's face and they say something snappy, like Hyrule Warriors is really about doing that, which has become the standard now. This is sort of before that. So like with Maori-chan here, if I break his weak point, you can see that above his head, then I will do a series of attacks which will just totally fuck him up. Here, that's a weak point attack right there. But you can also turn your character in it to make sure you're hitting others with it. So I actually like that more than the more cutscene-y style. Let's see. Now, I'm Hyrule Warriors, so finally on the last adventure mode map I have to complete. Nice! No, I was asking Lugie before, who do you think is the worst moveset in Hyrule Warriors? You can list a couple if you think, like, you know, these 5 characters really bad, and I don't know which one I think is the absolute worst. I'm curious what you feel.
I have slain the enemy officer.
Yeah, I mean, $40 isn't anything to throw around, but... for me, it's totally worth it. I'm loving my time with it thus far. Warriors games are just the best portable.
You are an example for us all, brother.
They're the kind of thing, like, you could, like, shut down in the middle of a battle, pick it back up, and still, like, not feel like, wait, where was I?
To be as far as we go.
Because, you know, it's probably a 30-minute engagement at best. And you can immediately get a read for how the battle's going just by looking at the map and looking at the morale and system and whatnot. Let's see. I'm pretty happy that the stream is at least functional. I don't think the video quality is as good as that other PC can put out, but it's not crashing or anything. Let's see, I know I'm wrong, but I can't stand Princess Ruto. Ha, that's funny. Lugie just said that he thought Ruto was the worst, so... You're in good company. Let's see. Sia also feels wrong to me. Ruto, you say both characters aren't actually bad. Ruto is actually bad. Sia is one of the best. But it took me a while to realize that myself. I had to play with her for quite a while, and she's got a lot of stuff. Like, and her stuff is able to hit characters rather well, whereas Ruto's stuff just... She jumps around and stuff, but she never actually manages to do that much with her time. Yeah, Ruto's bad party! Fuck that fish. But, in a metaphorical sense. And like... I'm gonna have to stop talking. Okay, alright. So when I was really little, I thought adult Ruto was hot. No shame in that, I don't think. I don't eat fish anymore. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, but fuck Ruto. I don't like her. I don't like her moveset. For me, the worst is, like, I have to admit that Ruto is better than some others. Like, Tingle is probably the worst, honestly. Not that I don't love the shit out of Tingle, because obviously I do. Great Fairy's pretty bad, too. But again, she's really fun to use. But when you're like trying to actually accomplish the right stuff with her, like use her on free mode just for fun to be sure. But when you're trying to like unlock the next Great Fairy by having to use that weapon in order to get like a full S or A rank, you'll be like, oh, why doesn't she just play like a normal character? You can't hit people. Her combos, as cool as they are kind of useless. Like, other than her last two, like, most people will move out of the way, or, you know, you're stuck killing the same 20 people in front of you for 15 seconds, whereas the other character would do that with just, like, a 2-second attack. Just makes her inefficient. I'm glad that they included her, though. I used to think that Lana Spear is the worst, but in my new tier list, it'll reflect my new changed opinions. The most underrated character, I think, is Agatha. Other than just, like, Heavy 1, Agatha doesn't have any bad attacks. They're all really good. She has the least variety of attacks, which kind of sucks, but no, she doesn't have anything that's not worth your time. I mean, even using Heavy 1 is really good. Oh, did I just power myself up? That's cool. These characters have, like, extra attacks when you're using their favorite weapons, and some of them will give you, like, temporary buffs. So Guan Yu is called the God of War, so it only makes sense that he'll, like, power himself up for battle like that. Let's see, I don't mind Wizro's moves, but he feels like he has so little. I end up using the same attack for the entire mission. Yeah, I only use Wizro to kill bosses. He's the best boss killer, which gives him some value. Oh man, what's wrong with these people? Yeah, look at the damage I'm doing to them. I would run away too. Agatha's great, but she's got a bit of a wind-up. She really needs hasty attacks. That will make her better, but to be honest, I didn't ever get hasty attacks until really late into Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I didn't do the grinding or anything needed. By the way, I just wanted to let everyone who doesn't follow my Twitter know that I just bought a whole bunch of new Warriors games for me to cover. You know, for stream or for Warriors Dojo. And one of those is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Ah! I got the English version, so I'll finally be able to play it in English. I've never even seen the English dialogue before, like in the middle of battle and stuff. It'll just be fascinating to me, because I've played so much of that game, and not a word of it was in English. So I missed out on a lot of the personality of the cast and, like, you know, what the writing's like. I'm not even really sure what happens in the story, to be honest. So, yeah, I want to play it in English. I'm not going to do a 100% run or anything in English, but, you know, I got it for the small uses that I need. I've earned more than enough money from playing it on my channel in the past that I could justify buying it twice, I decided.
Let's go. Now is the time to attack. Our main camp falls.
Break the ballista!
We must hurry to its defense.
But I got other Warriors games too, like, I
Can't let you pursue.
don't know if anyone watching now likes the Fate Extella series. Fate Extella Link just came out, and people really love that, and so I bought those two. People are asking me why I bought the first one. The answer is because I'm a crazy person. I can't play things out of order. That's the whole gist of this Fire Emblem series that I'm doing for ShaneBrained. Speaking of that, I'm doing editing on All About Tiki today. I have to fully replace the video on All About Tiki. I made All About Tiki guide for Fire Emblem Warriors back when my PC was broken, I think. And so I had to use lower quality footage that I think someone else gave me. And I decided I want to have everything HD and up to date. Also, I needed to make some tweaks to that guide because I missed a major thing in it. But once I make it, I'll finish remaking all of the Fire Emblem Warriors stuff for Warriors Dojo, which means that I can begin work on my Fire Emblem 3 script. I'm also trying to play through Persona 5 and get that out of the way so that I'll be ready for Persona 5 Scramble. But yeah, while I've been playing Persona 5, the other thing that I've been doing is letting my computer render these guides and stuff. I've been going for like 2 weeks, just getting everything ready. Because, you know, if I just want to put the new ending screen on for Warriors Dojo, I have to re-render the whole video. I had something like 80 videos to do. Each one takes 30 minutes to an hour to render. That's a lot of minutes just sent, you know, waiting for my computer to do something. Can I use this thing, or do I have to break it?
What a waste of my time. You're not even worth soiling my blade.
Don't think I can do that. Oh shit, it's Lu Bu! No, I'm not going to cover each version of Hyrule Warriors. Although I wouldn't mind looking back at the first one from time to time. Ooh, savage.
Pathetic.
He's pretty good.
I am here to help.
Ah, Zhao Yun.
My lord, we cannot allow your light to be extinguished here.
That's right. We must come
Yeah, it's been busy lately.
and defeat this raging monster. Entertain me if you can.
Oh shit, it's Liu Bei.
He is so strong. Not even the three of us are making a dent in his assault. Our goal is the elimination of the miserable tyrant himself. Refrain from fighting any minor skirmishes and head straight for Loyang.
Evade Liu Bei. Lu Bu, not Liu Bei.
I'll send you and every one of you to an early death. I must withdraw for the sake of our cause.
Yeah, I can barely even damage Lu Bu.
You in battle again.
So, running away from him really is the smart choice.
We're coming, brother. But I'm
Haha, I got on my horse. I'm out of here. Jashu. I can beat this guy up, though. Ah! Go away, Lu Bu. Shit. Ah! I should have just run right away and not get distracted fighting that guy. Yeah, that's why they say do not pursue Lu Bu. That's okay. I'll just ride my horse and kill only the generals this time. And then run right past Mr. Boo. For Dynasty Warriors 8, which should I do first as a newbie to Dynasty Warriors? Just look at story mode. Pick one of the story modes, either Wu Wei or Shu. Oh, it's okay, Noah. I haven't had streams very regularly. I've been kind of off on my schedule with them. Let's go ahead and add a defense thing, since that's actually one thing that could have saved me there. Wait, where is the defense? Oh, defense boost right there. I don't know why I didn't see it.
The blade and service of honor shall always
But yeah, no, I've been really off and on with the streams. I haven't been able to keep a consistent schedule since, you know, one week I'm free and I do the stream, and the next week, you know, I'm like launching a separate channel and I don't have time to stream, so I haven't given you many chances. Now that it's on ShaneBrained Plays, I have no qualms about just streaming every day of the week if I want to, so you can expect more streams in general.
We must break through Sushui Gate. We shall advance from the west.
Excuses, 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 yes. That's all I ever get with you, man.
We need to wait for our allies before we go any further.
The enemy is hindering our attack. We are unable to maintain.
Ah, health boost up. Alright, anyway.
Where are our supplies?
We proceed through
He is about to overwhelm us.
Yang Ding.
It seems that Master Sun Jian's army is suffering. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, join me in going
Guan Yu has such a cool story. I really want to cover him. I might be doing a series called, like, Know Your Warrior or something, where I look at the actual history or background of the warriors. Even on like, a game like One Piece Warriors, not everyone knows who these characters in One Piece are. So I might be doing that. And Guan Yu is a prime candidate for that, because his life story is so cool.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Alright, so I guess we'll just fight here for a bit.
Well done. I couldn't do better.
I wonder if you keep any levels from when you die. No, I'm level 4 again, so I'm I guess not. Oh, ready. Building a new shed in our backyard. Redoing our upstairs bathroom completely. Replacing a nook that used to have a desk with a pantry. Ah, nice.
due to your efforts. I owe you my thanks. It looks like Master Sun Jian's army managed to hold out. All right, now let's take down Sushui Gate.
I'm glad you're on our side. Indeed.
Okay, I gotta assist in making a supply line, eh? Shurong, hello.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Come to my aid. I knew I could.
Both pretty busy. I suppose so.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started. I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
At last, the supply route is finally clear. Forward. Get those supplies to the front line.
Okay. Yeah, if I just do the missions, then the morale raises and then the rest of the army does a lot of the other work. It's not always me that has to cut through all these people. Leveled up.
I can't believe I lost to someone as scrawny as you.
As scrawny as you. Guan Yu was like a giant. He was supposed to be like 7 feet tall or something like that. Just a humongous, overly powerful man. But what made him special was that he had this sense of justice. Which is why he's still kind of worshipped as a god today. He was a righteous, strong man, and that was enough to be, you know, a really big hero. To many. I think I've told this story, but yeah, my wife's sister often will pray to Guan Yu because Guan Yu grants strength. It's kind of like ancestor praying, but not really ancestor. I don't know. There's a lot of spiritualism in Taiwan that doesn't really fall under the banner of any specific religion. Just kind of spiritualism, animism.
None of you better try to escape.
It's hard to put your finger on exactly what they do, but they just believe in a lot of stuff. I almost wonder if it's just like the action of praying will, you know, embolden you, and that's what the real purpose of it is. You try to, like, appreciate the values of what Guan Yu stands for, so it's not really praying to Guan Yu in the same way that we pray to Jeebus. Or one would pray to Jeebus. I'm not a Jeebus prayer myself. Hey, Noah, when are you gonna book a plane ticket to Japan and build me stuff?
Let's go.
I could use a new, like a new desk. You know, I could use new shelving next to my computer. Man, I'm giving you all this free entertainment, right? Wait a minute, you've given me tons of money. Never mind. Ignore.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
But I want that new desk by Thursday.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won. I claim another victory in the name
Oh, we got so many lurkers today. Oh well, I'm glad that Noah joined in and started talking. I like having the chat to follow. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
My lord has ordered
Just to buy a desk.
my wrath.
I gotta have that custom mark or whatever. I don't know, that custom Noah touch. That IKEA just wouldn't be the same.
I look forward to this confrontation.
Ha! I finished this confrontation before Guan Yu finished talking. That's satisfying.
Be impenetrable. It will be difficult to overcome it unless we combine our strength. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, please deal with the enemies in front of Hulao Gate.
I'll do that, but that's where I died last time.
Can't let you proceed any further. Sorry, but I'm going to need you to turn back.
Oh, that is Jashu.
Allies are being attacked by catapults.
He later joined Wei and was really super important to them.
Those catapults are really starting to annoy me. I wonder if Brother will be able to put a stop to them for us now.
I have complete faith that Brother and Zhao Yun might be successors of honor. Now, let us focus on the enemies right in front of us.
Nice.
Well done. I couldn't do better myself.
I guess this is what they mean by capture the front there.
Men to be on high alert. Such an attack will not work on us.
Huh? Liu Bei is struggling. Dude, you told me to come here. Do your job. Yeah, you pick up buns to restore health. That's been a Dynasty Warriors staple since DW2. Liu Bei, you wuss. Your health's at like 80%. You asshole.
Shall return after reviewing my strategy.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Am I gonna have to do this for you, man? Where's Zhao Yun anyway? He was supposed to be protecting him. See, the one thing that I don't like about this game is that they don't yet have character switching.
Crush these vile pests.
Oh, is he sending out Lu Bu?
Waste of my time. You're not even worth.
Yeah, we already saw this.
Out of my way.
Okay. And I need to get my horse and run away.
Boss are making a dent in his assault. Our goal is the elimination of the miserable tyrant himself. Refrain from fighting any minor skirmishes and head straight for Loyang.
Alright, evade Lu Bu.
It doesn't matter how many of you there
I just did.
I'll send each and every one of you to an early death. I must
Because Lu Bu's still following me.
take of our cause.
I don't think so.
Forward to facing you in battle again.
Okay.
You are an example for us all, brother.
Lu Bu is still at the gate. Cool.
Coming here by yourself? There's nothing quite as sad as a loner.
But I definitely don't want to fight Diao Chan unless I want Lu Bu following me for the whole rest of this battle. That's Lu Bu's lover, who also was sent to try to take down Dong Zhuo. Lu Bu was this very, very powerful man. Like the best fighter of his time. And the Dongzhuo, the guy who kind of sees the Emperor, and is a tyrant who's ruling this part now, who this coalition is trying to stop. He managed to recruit Lu Bu and put a lot of work into, adopting Lu Bu as his adopted son. But Lu Bu really had no loyalty to him. And so the father, this like local lord or something, he wanted his beautiful daughter to drive kind of a stake between Lu Bu and Dongzhuo to try to stop them. And so he sent Diao Qian. Diao Qian is a figure who probably wasn't real, but is used in the story to illustrate that Lu Bu eventually distances himself from Dongzhuo. They have a falling out, and then Lu Bu later betrays and kills Dongzhuo. Tries to become a warlord on his own, but he's just too big of a dummy. And so even though he's more powerful than anyone in the realm, he eventually meets his end because he can't be loyal to people. So when people like Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and the Sun Jian family, or just the Sun family, they eventually become more powerful than like Dongzhuo, and they're recruiting people left and right, and that's where all these great heroes come from. People distinguish themselves during this time. Lu Bu was killed kind of early in that because he was a wild dog. But, I was talking about the character switching thing for a bit there. What this game does have, rather than character switching, is that your character can bring two weapons into the battle. So, like, I'm using a sword right now, which has a totally different playstyle than my other weapon, the halberd. So it's really like I have two characters, they just happen to be at the same location. They later modified that to character has one playstyle, but you have multiple ones across the battlefield, which I always thought was really good. If there's an emergency in some corner that I'm nowhere near, I can look to see if any of my other playable characters are around there and switch to them, which just feels really good to like jump around the battlefield like that. That way you also get to see, the varied character styles and whatnot in greater detail when you're controlling them, so. It's not the better system that would eventually come, but it's still really good and really fun. You can swap things up from time to time. Also, any character can use any weapon in this whole game. So if there's just a character that you really love to use, they won't always get the most attack or benefit from using that weapon, but they can use it. And they have a favored weapon, one favored weapon, which kind of is their weapon. Not historically, always, but, often, sometimes historically, like Guan Yu is often seen using this weapon, this halberd. In fact, that's how I locate Guan Yu. Also, he's known for his beard. But, I'm sure in his life he used swords and bows and everything. He was a soldier.
I refuse to forgive your traitorous acts. My blade,
Oh, I'm at Dongzhuo already.
name of honor.
Dongzhuo, as they say in this game.
Landed the turmoil. Your reign of tyranny ends now.
Just who do you think you are?
Beat him.
Penalty for defying me.
I'd like to play as Dongzhuo. He uses bombs as his main weapon, which I think is cool. Yeah, victory! But yeah, like the one character... Oh wait, I have to narrate this. Due to the efforts of many brave warriors, the Allied forces emerged victorious at the Battle of Hulao Gate. Dongzhuo abandoned Luoyang and fled to Chang'an, but was slain by Lu Bu. Yeah, see? That's what I was just saying. Meanwhile, the Emperor fell into the hands of the remaining members of Dongzhuo's forces, and the land plunged even further into chaos. With the land in such a state of confusion, Liu Bei was forced to wander aimlessly for several years. During that time, he agreed to help Tao Qian, who was in charge of Shu province, and engaged Cao Cao in battle. Upon entering Shu, Liu Bei's popularity enabled him to receive control of the province from Tao Qian. Afterwards, he lost Shu province to Lu Bu, but fought together with Cao Cao to defeat him. Having reclaimed Shu, he was given an order to assassinate Cao Cao from the Emperor himself. However, Cao Cao managed to discover the plot against him and mobilized an army in order to defeat Liu Bei. The destinies of Liu Bei and Cao Cao were intertwined with each other as Liu Bei prepared to take center stage. Would Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei be able to defend Shu province from Cao Cao's fierce assault? I wonder. Anyway, these are the three brothers. Three sworn brothers. I played as Liu Bei, Guan Yu. Time to do Zhang Fei, who was definitely a powerful man in his own right, but is not very fondly remembered. He was a big, drunk, stupid idiot who beat his own men and was later betrayed and murdered by them. But he did try to help his betters, like Liu Bei. That's funny, Giles Smith, because you're kind of right. Like, Liu Bei will always look really young, even though he was kind of in his 40s by this time in his life. He lived a decent amount of time, but a lot of these other people didn't age in that they died really young. You know, people were dying left and right. In early Dynasty Warriors games, you know, your character never died and your army never lost a battle. I like that this one does show when your battle loses, when your army loses. I'll do Flame Blade for Zhang Fei. I was trying to decide what my second weapon would be. But yeah, for the characters that did have long lives, like Liu Bei, let's see, Cao Cao lived a good amount of time. Let's see, but like the army of Wu just keeps on going through people. They had they had a lot of members of the family, but they all slowly died. It's like in each battle, whoever was leading you dies. Like first it's Sun Jian, and then Sun Jian dies, and power passes to his son Sun Ce. And then Sun Ce dies in the next battle, and then power passes to Sun Quan. Sun Quan lived for a while, but after Sun Quan, he had lots of strategists, and the strategists, you know, die one by one. You know, starts with Zhao Yu, and Zhao Yu was a really, really good strategist, but he died, and then it passed down to Lu Su, and then Lu Su was a really great strategist, but then he died. So then it passes down to Lu Meng, and then Lu Meng was a really good strategist, and then he died, and then it passes down. It just, like, they die. They, like, live to the age of 35, and they die, because this is set in, like, year 30 or whatever it was, or year 100. 100 AD, yeah. I think this time period is, like, something in the hundreds AD to around, like, 250 to 290 AD. Lasted for a while and went through several generations of people. Anyway, it's always interesting, this part where you, like, before the battle, you can actually chat with privates and soldiers. I like talking to the actual important people. Cao Cao's forces have made it inside the castle. They even have reinforcements arriving. The north is surely blocked to them, however. Mi Zhu and Jian Yong have it sealed up tight. Yet I hear that the enemy commander is crafty indeed. I doubt his schemes will prove easy to prevent. And here we have some privates. Sometimes they say stupid shit. They, like, make puns, and I don't know who wrote their dialogue. Wasn't Cao Cao the one who helped us when Lu Bu took our castle? This might be the end. He's always switching sides. That's true. Cao Cao switched sides a lot. He would do anything to become emperor. There's a famous story with Cao Cao where after he tried to assassinate Dong Zhuo, I think this was after, he ran away and he saw a member of his family, like a distant cousin, and the distant cousin, Sun Jian, just a similar name to the Sun family. Anyway, so he stayed with his distant cousin for the night, and his distant cousin had ordered, like, special sake for Cao Cao to celebrate him staying with him. And so, late at night, the cousin got up to receive the delivery of the special, not sake, but, you know, special wine. And Cao Cao thought that he was selling him out to the local guards. So Cao Cao got up and murdered his cousin, and I'm pretty sure he murdered his whole family, too. And then he discovered, you know, that he was just buying wine for him. So then Cao Cao just fucking left. It was funny because, I mean, it wasn't funny, it was horrible. Cao Cao was a big asshole, for sure, but he eventually won. Well, sort of. His family won. Cao Cao died. Before he could, you know, complete his goal. And then his family was also betrayed, so it didn't work out well for his later descendants either. But yeah, Cao Cao had this really loyal guy who I think helped him escape. And then when the loyal guy saw, like, how depraved Cao Cao was, murdering his cousin's family and, like, being more concerned about having to leave now, rather than atoning for it, the guy immediately left Cao Cao. Yeah, Cao Cao appealed to the ruthless people. Wow, this is a really cool moveset. Shane, I've been curious about something. Would you say that your favorite franchise is the Warriors franchise, or is there another that you like more, but it doesn't have as much to make videos on? I like making videos on the Warriors franchise because not many people do it, and the ones that do, like, either give really poor, you know, reviews of it, they don't understand the series, or they don't spend much time with it, because it's kind of a, I don't know, is it niche? Almost everyone knows it. I really enjoy making content on it, but I play a lot of series, Noah. Like, you know, I play the Souls games, Metal Gear games, Persona games. I'm just naming some of my favorite series. I like Zelda a lot, obviously, and I have covered Zelda a bit in the past, and those have been some of my most popular videos, but I'm not, like, itching to make reviews of all of those. I'm starting to really love the Fire Emblem games, but I can't say that I know too much about them yet, because I've only played the first 3. That'd be like the equivalent of only playing Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and A Link to the Past, and saying, like, you know the whole Zelda series. Like, it's evolved so much since then. Let's see. It's another one of my really favorite series. I mean, obviously the Warriors series is in that. But it's not like my #1 most favorite. When I'm in the mood for a Warriors games, yeah, that's definitely all I think about. That's all I want to play on certain times. You know, I used to really love Pokemon, but I haven't been, like, it took me forever to play through X and Y, and then it took me forever to play through Moon and Sun. So, I don't know if I'm as engaged by it anymore. I'm pretty excited for Sword and Shield, but I'm not, like, as excited for every little bit of information on it as I am for, like, Persona 5 Scramble. Metal Gear series is pretty much done as far as I'm concerned, so it's hard to still get excited about it anymore. I'd say my 3 most favorite series would be the Persona series, the Warriors series, and yeah, like I said, I'm not sure I could put Metal Gear up there anymore. Maybe the Soul series. Sekiro was my favorite game that I played in a long time. Yeah, it's sad the fate of Metal Gear, but at least the games that we do have are great. I think they all hold up. Metal Gear 1, sorry, Solid 1, Solid 2, Solid 3, all hold up really well. Solid 4, not so much. Peace Walker, I actually never finished. I gotta get on that. 5, you know, it was a fun time, even if the story's trash. But 1, 2, and 3 are good enough to make me, you know, always revere the series. I would like to follow your directions, Liu Bei, but you might just suddenly, you know, be like, ah, save me!
I'm not gonna give you a chance to use those catapults. I'll crush you before you even set them up. That reminds me. There was a ladder around here somewhere. We should be able to use it as a shortcut.
There's a ladder somewhere? Okay. I guess I need to go around this way. What are some of your favorite series, Noah? I know you like Souls. I know you like Hyrule Warriors. I don't know how much you know or like the other games. Wow, Zhongfei's... The Muso attacks in this game are really, really well done.
We should be able to set the ladder now.
Ladders are in place. How nice. I could just jump down here, though.
What's the matter? Are you lost? Poor little thing.
Grab him! Grab him! Ah, okay.
Were you eager
That works
for the
too.
first kill? You will make a worthy opponent.
Oh, there's a ladder. Also, same question for anyone who's watching. What's your favorite Warriors game, or what's some of your favorite franchises?
We won't let you interfere with our plans.
Pick yourself up and try again.
Ah, I want to grab Lydian, not just some random mook next to him.
Today is just not my day.
Ready for this?
I'll come back again when I'm feeling better.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
Alright, looks like I accomplished my goal.
Put a stop to their plans. Of course. What did they expect going up against me?
Lord Guan Yu has repelled Cao Cao's forces in the west.
Lord Liu Bei has repelled Cao Cao's forces in the north.
Looks like all three of us managed to do our goal.
Managed to take care of business. That's a relief.
I have a message from Lord Guojia. He says for the troops on the front lines to withdraw immediately.
Guojia, the commander of Cao Cao's forces, has arrived.
Right now, I don't know which way I want to go.
Huh? They're giving up. Something's not right. I think I should finish them off before they can retreat.
Hmm.
Putting up a surprisingly strong resistance. However,
Hey, it's Raiden!
turn the tables on them.
Oh god, there's so many people here. Hold on.
Down the castle and those blasted contraptions. Fire attack units, go to work.
The enemy seems to have split its forces in two. Brother, I want you and Zhang Fei to take care of the enemy unit in the west. And you will deal with the unit in the north. I understand. I wish you the best of luck.
Okay, so there's... Split in two and defeat the fire attack unit. Okay.
Sometimes I forget you are mere flesh and blood, brother.
Come out alone.
Is this the leader of a fire attack? Ah, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him. No! Oh well. Still killed him. Oh, torch troop.
This opponent is quite stubborn.
Got him.
I suppose we simply need to rely on our remaining units.
You got me on your side. Cao Cao's forces won't stand a chance against us.
Ah, go! Was that Sima Yi? Was Sima Yi alive here? Oh, it's Sima Long. Okay.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Okay, just mobile unit captains up front here.
I shall return
Got him.
after reviewing my strategy.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
Sao Chun.
The enemy seems to be gaining the upper hand. I'll be the one to beat them back down.
Oh, Dian Wei was a really cool officer. He died pretty early, but when you actually play as him, there's the... You know, he takes a blow for Cao Cao to make sure that he survives. And then for the rest of the battle, you have to fight at like 25% health because you've taken such a critical damage. It really makes it super tense. You can avoid it by just not playing as Dian Wei.
Sometimes I forget
But,
mere flesh
I don't know, it's so exciting to have the tables flipped on you like that and suddenly have to be careful. I really like Pikmin, but I've only played 2. Ace Attorney, oh yeah, I'd like to play those games. I played through the first one most of the cases. I think I got all the way to like the last case and it just was taking too long. I can never like stick with it even as much as I want to. I like to like play through the whole series again. I played Pikmin 1 and I thought it was really good. Pikmin 2, I played most of the way through, and I own Pikmin 3, but my wife played through it. I never actually got to it. Oh, it's Al Ren.
I have come to put an end to this battle. Get ready, prepare yourself.
Yay!
Not to me.
Oh, there's Guan Yu there. We're both just running through these people like they're nothing. Oh, Professor Layton, I love those games.
That's why I have to defeat
Oh, it's Choo Choo.
I did not expect their resistance to be so fierce. They are quite impressive despite their reliance on brute force.
Choo Choo down.
Tricks all you like. Finish. It won't save you from the beating I'm about to give you, though.
You are an example to us all, brother.
Got him.
Finally got you. Now, prepare yourself.
So you finally got me, have you? Good. Good for you.
Uh-oh. There's 5 peasants surrounding us.
Given you quite some trouble already. Can you manage another push? Oh. Is this where I tell you to prepare yourselves?
No way. There's still this many of them?
In real life, if you're surrounded by like 10 people, you'd actually would sweat a bit. But in Dynasty Warriors, it's kind of silly to think that these fucking weak peasants would be... I just killed 750 people in 15 minutes.
No. Take our brother and go.
Oh, is this where Guan Yu gets captured? He becomes a guest general for Cao Cao for a bit. And then he tries to escape back to his brother, but is stopped by Cao Cao, by 7 of Cao Cao's most powerful generals, after gate after gate after gate, and he cuts through and kills each one. And then he does eventually reunite with his brother, and continues to help him. Guan Yu's awesome. Liu Bei and Zhang Fei were barely able to escape Cao Cao's encirclement of their forces. However, they had lost track of Guan Yu, who had worked to ensure their escape. Distraught, Liu Bei sought to escape Cao Cao's gaze and called upon Yuan Shao of Ji Province. At the time, Yuan Shao was preparing to fight Cao Cao for supremacy over Huabei. Liu Bei was welcomed into Yuan Shao's army and immediately dispatched to battle. In order to agitate Cao Cao's troops on the main battlefield of Guandu, Liu Bei was instructed to execute a feint towards Runan. Along the way to carrying out his orders, Liu Bei came across a familiar face. Zhao Yun. He was drawn by Liu Bei's personality and wished to serve at his side. Liu Bei was still without power and did not have a land to call his own. However, his sense of virtue was gradually starting to shine amidst the darkness of the chaos. Zhao Yun, Liu Bei, and Zhang Fei, which with each of them believing in a better tomorrow, they readied themselves for battle. Disturbance at Guandu. Alright, I'll play as Zhao Yun. Let's see. What'll Zhao Yun's second weapon be? Striking sword? Talisman cards? Sure, let's do the cards. Oh, wait, those are the same affinity? Here we go. Okay, same skills as before. Defense. Wait, there's no Lu Bu in this battle, so defense is not necessary. Quick learner, definitely. And equestrian.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
Zhao Yun's like the face of this series. Zhao Yun or Lu Bu are the face of this series. You've probably seen this guy around. Oh, it's Zhang He. Yan Shi. Oh, shall we watch the troops train? Huh? Don't freeze on my account. Ah! Oh, cool! Look, their trainer puts his hand up to stop them when I get close so they don't cut me. Well, that's a nice little detail. I like that. Alright, where was I? I'm just looking for puns. When are y'all gonna start telling jokes? Do I still plan to stream your blind Fire Emblem 4 playthrough? Yeah, I'll start that as soon as I've written the script to the Fire Emblem 3 one. Because I don't want to have Fire Emblem 4 in my mind while I'm writing the script to Fire Emblem 3. If that makes sense. Ah, Zhao Yun's so fun to play as. Really shows what could have been for the Fire Emblem 3 spear users. The Fire Emblem 3 spear users, even though they're crazy, they still play their moves a little bit safe. They don't end up doing shit like this. Or this. Is the stream still working okay? My stream disconnected for a moment, which is what I was afraid of when I used the other PC to stream today. Whoa! Holy shit! That's how he switches weapons? He launches his spear into the sun? That's fantastic.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Alright, let's try that again. Ah! Oh man, that makes me so happy. Alright, so there was a small interruption, but it seems like it's still working, so I suppose we're okay.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Oh, I've just been killing people in front of me and not really looking at what I should be doing. Alright, let's go back to the spear. Dong Jiao!
I shall show you how a battle is won.
That's how you fight with a spear. I love that it has, like, the spear is kind of bendy. Like you ever see in martial arts movies when they're using a spear and the spear is, like, warping by the speed that you're whipping it around at. It's not just a solid rod that you're hitting them with, because it's made of wood, it's not made of, you know, metal. A full metal spear would be heavy, I think. I mean, obviously the tip's made of metal. Yeah, Zhao Yun's amazing, isn't he? That's a fucking aerial combo.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
I wonder if Dynasty Warriors 10 will reverse what 9 did. I imagine so, because this re-release came, like, after Dynasty Warriors 9. Like, I think they realized they needed to promote going back to this style gameplay again. I think that the team doesn't always like making the same style of game over and over again. But if they're gonna do something else, it's gotta be better, because Dynasty Warriors 9 was a rushed, horrible mess that I actually just bought for myself so that I can experience it in more detail. It was part of the big Dynasty Warriors order that I did, because I found it for $10. So I thought, okay. Just for my curiosity or making videos on it in the future, it was worth $10 to me. Not worth $60 or however much they're trying to charge, and I'm not buying any of the fucking DLC.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
This ends another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
I think they could bring it back, you know? Like, a lot of other games have come back from being dead. Honestly, the Dynasty Warriors series isn't the most popular one anymore. Hyrule Warriors is the best-selling and probably most popular Warriors game, I think. You know, they make a Hyrule Warriors 2, and then bring back Dynasty Warriors with Dynasty Warriors 10 with the classic gameplay. It'll be fine. I mean, I'm sure people said the same thing after Dynasty Warriors 6 made a lot of changes that people hated. I'm not too worried about it. If anything, like, just the location, seeing the scale of the location in Dynasty Warriors 9 was worth it enough for me. There was kind of a simple pleasure, like, wow, it's so big. Not everything's happening in, like, you know, a 1 mile square area like they do in Dynasty Warriors classic kind of games.
I shall eliminate them.
Whoa! Did I shoot off a laser when I switch off my cards?
We're not going to like
Let's try that again.
this encounter.
Yeah! Fucking laser!
Appear to have driven out the enemies in the west. Fine work. We shall send our elite forces to take the west. Everybody else, I want you to assist Yanji.
Assist Yanjin, okay?
It takes an incredible warrior to defeat me so easily.
My lord, Master Yan Liang and Master Wen Shou have been slain in battle.
Let's see, TB asks, what was your first Warrior game, or the game that got you into the Warrior series? Oops, sorry for kicking that. I kicked my table, that's what I did. The first Warrior game I played was Dynasty Warriors 3. That got me into the series, and I played the shit out of Dynasty Warriors 3. At first I rented it from my local Kroger, and then later I bought it and played it so much. I eventually found out, like, you know, the best ways to min-max the characters. I got everyone's, like, unique weapon, like their secret weapon, for the whole cast. I got every single one of them. The game is so nostalgic for me when I go back to play it. In fact, I wouldn't mind streaming old Dynasty Warriors. I mean, 3, 4, 5 are on PS2, so they're simply, you know, emulated pretty simply. No big deal. I don't own a PS2 anymore. Let's see. 6, I think, released on, like, 7th and 8th gen? So I'd want to get it for PS3. 7 was also PS3. And then I have 8, and I have 9. Because I do want to, like, try out the, you know, and see how the series evolved. Not doing coverage or guides for the older ones, obviously, but, you know, I'd like to play them and maybe review each one. Be interesting. To me, at least. And some people. Yeah, 3 was super popular. A lot of people know 3. 2 is, I did rent and play 2 a bit, but it's not as satisfying as 3. Because you don't get extended combos and such. I think 3 is where the series really laid the groundwork. I don't know where the more modern style, with so many people going on and really crazy movesets started for the series. Maybe that was 6, or maybe that was 7. I don't know. All I know is that 8 is really good.
I see that you are doing well. I never expected that you would meet such circumstances.
Like, in older Dynasty Warriors games, getting 50 KOs is like, whoa, that's a big deal. Every 50 that you get, you feel great. And in modern Dynasty Warriors games, it's like every 100 to 500 is the real big accomplishment. And I actually do like the lower numbers and the slower pace of the old ones a bit. I like that if you try to go towards the enemy general right away, you will just get fucked up. You know, you're going to get stun locked and thrown around, and there's not much you can do about it.
Somebody capture him! No! Slay him right where he stands!
Yuan Shao's forces have turned against me.
Targeted by both sides now. It will be difficult, but we must find a way out of here.
I'm going to have your head.
Yeah, I'd like to check out one very, very briefly. I think I did try out Dynasty Warriors 1, and it feels really weird for a fighting game. Not that it's not a Dynasty, like, you know, this kind of Dynasty Warriors game, it just feels off.
This will make our advance west.
It felt quite stiff from what I remember.
Now that I have captured Bai Ma, it should offer us safe passage to the west. And that is our best route forward.
Witness my strength! I must fall back. I shall own the battle! Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Fine work. You're not too shabby.
The Sengoku Basara series, it doesn't really have English release, like the original wasn't released in English under a different name. If I want to get into Sengoku Basara, TB, like what do you recommend? How do I get into that series? I mean, I live in Japan, so I could probably find them in the Japan store, but I just don't know like which one or what to look at. Oh, hey, Henry. You're here. We just need Lucas, and then the whole gang will be here.
I shall see to it personally.
Plus some new people watching.
On neither side of this battle.
I'm always happy to see new names.
Awfully convenient.
I shall clear a path for Master Liu Bei. Everybody, follow after me to safety.
Rescue Liu Bei's forces that are... Okay, yeah.
You would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
Oh, there's Guan Yu.
Now, what am I gonna do?
Face me if you think you are worthy. Yes, your deeds will go down in legend.
Yes, Queen, yes.
Fear the dragon's roar!
Beaten in battle.
You're watching Up? As in watching the Pixar movie Up?
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
Oh god, Zhu Huang's axe style is crazy. If you like how Lissa and Camilla in Fire Emblem Warriors like stick people to their axes, that's like every single attack with Zhu Huang. I'll use that axe in the next battle.
Come and face me.
Okay, TB. Well, thank you for trying to help regardless.
What you want, then you've come to the right place.
I'll find out about him. I'll just spend some time digging on Wikipedia or Capcom's wiki. I mean, that won't be a problem for me since... I mean, I'm not perfect in Japanese, but I played my way through Hyrule Warriors in Japanese and Fire Emblem Warriors in full Japanese. Getting 100% on them, understanding mission requirements and stuff, so... I don't know, I'm just wary about, like, when something's set in the Sengoku period, it suddenly becomes way harder to understand because people are using older forms, and usually they have no help with the kanji. Whereas, like, Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors had kind of a younger demographic, so there was what's called furigana on the Japanese characters, Chinese characters, kanji, whatever you want to call them, or know them as. That also helped me learn a lot of new words, too. I guess I'll have to find out for myself how they handle it in Sengoku Basara. Yeah, I could get... There's actually a lot of Warriors games for Switch that, for some reason, like, they didn't bring in English. Like, the newest Samurai Warriors game, which I had to buy on PS4 to get it in English. It's actually on Switch in Japan and has been for a while. Let's see, what else was there? Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, and I really want to get into the Empire series, especially because I already know the main series is so good, and I want to see what the Empire is about. Yeah, it's not in English on the Switch. It's only in Japanese on the Switch. I could go to the store and buy it right now, but then I know, for the same reasons that I just said, like, where that's set in the Sangoku, you know, ancient Chinese times, so it's got to be rough on the characters. There's, like, no modern words to relate stuff to. Persona 5 Scrambled. Why does everyone call it Scrambled? I guess you're being silly, but... Oh, there's Cao Cao right there. Let's beat him up. Really? I'm just beating the shit out of him here. You have like 10 guards. Maybe you should get a little bit more. Nice. Yeah, Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate Edition or whatever is also on the Switch. So a lot of those Warriors games that I bought were PS4 versions, which makes me sad because, again, I think the Warriors games are perfect on the Switch. Oh well, I imagine that Persona 5 Scramble will release first in Japan, which will actually give me a head start on it, which means it's going to be my moment again. My moment to strike. When I did that last year with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, I doubled my channel size. Let's see, who do I have to beat to end the battle? Really? Jashu? I guess he was a big leader of Cao Cao's forces at this point. The strategist to take the place of Guojia, who was a great strategist and a pretty good person, apparently. Shane has an unfair advantage with Warriors games. There's nothing stopping anyone else from making a Japan account, buying it digitally when it comes out too. Just none of them did.
Brother, I'm glad you are safe.
Junk face, innocent, stupid smile.
You. How did you survive?
God, Zhao Yun's awesome.
I have been in Shu province, lending my life briefly to Lord Cao Cao, and doing some tasks for him to repay the mercy he showed me. It goes against my honor to have fought for one other than my sworn brother, and I ask forgiveness.
Please, say no more. You have done nothing but maintain our vow to live and to die together.
Yeah, see? That's no problem for me, Lugie.
You have joined my brother's cause.
So, what next? We've done everything Yuan Shao told us to.
That man desires power only for his own selfish ends. If we continue to fight with him, we will never see the land we desire.
It was always my intention to, like, buy the games in Japanese and later get them in English. But, you know, I was waiting. And then I felt like, I don't need to. But then I've always been like, I want to see the story in English. My native tongue.
This spear of mine exists to serve you alone.
Go Zhao Yun. With Zhao Yun now on his side, Liu Bei defeated Cao Cao's army at Runan. Additionally, he was reunited with Guan Yu. They were relieved to see each other again. However, as long as they fought beneath Yuan Shao and his lust for power, they would never be able to realize their goals for the land. Having realized this, Liu Bei left Yuan Shao and went to visit Liu Biao within Jing province. Liu Biao welcomed him warmly and gave him troops and horses in order to station him in Xinye. Once there, Liu Bei and his men kept the peace, and there he remained for 7 years. However, after defeating Yuan Shao and conquering Huabei, Cao Cao began moving his troops south. Yet again, Liu Bei found himself threatened by Cao Cao. In order to oppose the brilliance of Cao Cao's army, Liu Bei would need something. It went too fast. While Liu Bei contemplated the matter, a man by the name of Su Shu, his name is really hard for me to pronounce, arrived. Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Su Shu would go up against the cunning plan devised by Cao Cao. Let's see, what's Su Shu's weapon? Piercing blade. But what does that mean? He's got a thing and a sword on a rope. Okay. Those two weapons look almost exactly the same. Alright, weapon 2. What was I looking for? Oh, big axe. Let's see. Favorite what recently obtained? Blades. Blades, clubs, spears, projectiles, special. I guess axes are under blades. Yeah, axes under blades. Most stuff is under blades. Maybe they should split that up a little bit. I feel like this is Dian Wei's style and not Su Shu's style. Yeah, throwing the axes while attacking is Dian Wei's style. Great sword, lightning sword, striking, flying, rapier, flail sword, wing blades. Throwing axes? No, that's not right. Okay. Clubs. Staff. Flail. Club. Twin rods. Doesn't seem right. Spears? Maybe it falls under spear, like a giant halberd or something? Yeah, great axe is here under spear. Okay. Same skills as always. I don't know why the others exist. Maybe it helps in other difficulties.
I am Shu Shu. Okay, let's get going.
Let's see, how long have I been streaming now for? Hour and 45? Okay.
The Eight Gates formation of Cao Ren lies ahead. Walking straight into it would mean certain death.
Who are you?
Oh. My name is Shu Shu. I'm just passing by.
What? Sounds suspicious to me.
Suspicious. I can't disagree. However, I can provide you with that which you lack, Lord Liu Bei.
You approach, knowing the identity of our brother.
Let's hear him out.
You're streaming all of the Warriors games, yes, Henry?
Strategy.
Um,
Someone to form
I don't
a
know.
plan.
Maybe I'll
Control the
stream
flow of battle.
Some.
A strategist.
So, you're here to offer your services.
Oh, well, not necessarily.
I have heard, actually, talk of a wise man in these parts, known as the Sleeping Dragon. Is that you?
Actually, no.
Please, speak plainly. Just as you say, I do indeed require a strategist.
The Sleeping Dragon is one of the most important characters in this whole story.
Yes, very much.
Then you must do as I say. We will break through this formation. Then I will lead you to the Sleeping Dragon.
Streaming Warriors games here as, like, my consistent streaming type game is a good idea, though, Henry. Because, like, on ShaneBrained Plays, there's so many uploads that it's not going to paint me as, like, a Warriors-only channel. Whereas on ShaneBrained, like, it's so far in between uploads that people will just get the idea that I'm just a Warriors-only channel. Which is what I'm trying to get away from. Hey, Liu Bei. Hi, Guan Yu. Let's see. Oh, I haven't bought weapons in a while, so I've accumulated a good amount of money. Let's see. Currently equipped for Great Axe. Nah, he only has up to rank 2 weapons. Okay, I'm about as good as I can be. Let's just start the battle. I've heard the 8 Gates formation is unyielding, constantly changing formation. You know more about it, correct? Yeah, you can leave that formation to me. Then let us strike. Our strength and intellect shall open the way for Master Liu Bei.
Where the Sleeping Dragon resides.
Ah.
Accessible while the battle rages.
Oh, cool.
First,
So it's a sword that's connected with, like, a knife at the bottom, and it's got a rope on it so I could send out that. Almost, like, Scorpion-esque.
clip on the other side.
Alright, anyway, yeah, this is the axe that I want to show, because it's ridiculous. It's constantly throwing and grabbing people, and hitting them with more people with it.
Master Guan Yu.
It's nuts.
What kind of person is the Sleeping Dragon? Furthermore, why are you helping me?
Well, it is complicated. At any rate, please follow me.
So Sushu is just like a guy in this area who decided to help Liu Bei. Ah, there's those pauses that I was worried that this PC would have for the stream. Could just be my internet. Alright, hold on, let's pause. Oh, really? Maybe it's just me then. That's fine, as long as I can still see chat.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Oh my god, this axe is ridiculous.
It appears that resistance is futile. I have failed. I leave the rest up to you.
Yeah, the movesets in this game, like, there's so many of them, but they're so good. I'm like, really impressed by the quality and quantity of stuff in this game. Okay, so it's just my monitoring PC that's out of sync with the stream, which I'm totally okay if that happens. I don't need to watch it again in, like, slightly delayed form.
I can't show you any mercy.
Ah, so mysterious.
Don't think you've won.
I think it is safe to say
I like this move style, though.
the importance of strategy.
It's got mobility, but it's not, like, overly so.
The eight gates formation is
It's got a lot of focus. It's not great area damager, but it's not terrible either.
only death.
It's kind of the kind of playstyle that I like a lot.
You must enter the formation through what is known as the Gate of Life. It is the gate that lies in the southeast.
Ah, so he knows all about whatever this fort is. I wonder why.
Inception, life, brilliance, wonder, obstruction, repose, pain, and death. In
Oh
order to
yeah,
defeat this
he can
formation,
totally, like, get over here, but he get over here's himself. That's great. Do as Shushu says, okay.
Has entered the formation. In response, I shall move to the north.
their movements are simply trying to lure us into
Oh, that's so cool.
If you approach them, you will be falling right into the enemy's hands. You will need to take a detour in order to go north. Let's move through the formation from the south to the west.
Whoa! What an amazing fighter!
Yes, your deeds will go down.
Yeah, this moveset's awesome. Hahaha. I'm super impressed.
I can't show you any mercy.
Ha, that's straight up Lennon Navarre. Let's see, Liu Kuang. Bring it on, man.
This should be interesting. That was too close.
I bet you didn't see that coming. God, how awesome's that?
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you won.
I think it is safe to say this enemy has learned the importance of strategy.
Fine work. You're not too shabby.
It's like a moth drawn to the flame. Okay, the main camp is ours for the taking.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
I can't show you
It's
any
Cheng
mercy.
Yu. Come here, buddy. Stop your blocking. Ah! He got knocked out of my range. Oh, that move's amazing. Oh man, these are like two of the best movesets that I just put together.
Importance of strategy.
Whoa! What an amazing fighter!
I do not show any mercy. Know that if you wish.
It's Eugene. He's not taking too much damage though. Let's hit him a bit more. Did he just get healed? Or is there a second general here that I touched? No. Maybe this weapon's more powerful? Yeah, even though he has the advantage against me, I think it's important. Get up, shoo shoo! Whoa! Oh no! Blocked just in time there. Got him.
How could I let them surprise me like this?
I think it is safe to say this enemy has learned the importance of strategy.
Not just anybody can defeat my formation. They're clearly no ordinary individual.
Hey, it's Sal Ren.
No, I am nobody special. Just another scoundrel passing through.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight.
Stop guarding, you asshole.
If it's a fight you want, then you come.
Oh good, and I got Sal Ren in this too.
This'll be over soon.
Don't think I need to use my rage mode.
Your deeds will go down in legend. This cannot have happened.
Haha.
To me.
We have defeated the Eight Gates formation. With Cao Cao's forces gone, the mountain gates should open now.
Defeat the remainder of Cao Cao's forces. Can do! Oh, Zhang He's with them at this point.
Unite the land and lead it to peace. However, I cannot be the one to lead. He requires the genius of the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang.
Oh, we gotta meet up with Zhuge Liang.
You are doing an excellent job.
Curse me if you dare. My elegance in combat is unparalleled.
Why is Zhang He like this, I wonder? Is there something in history that made him so? I don't know.
I think it is safe to say
What's the right word for what they did with him here?
Fine work. You're not too shabby.
Wow, that's great. Oh, now I know this moveset's awesome. I'm in that magical, like, Warriors time where you're learning and discover the new characters that you haven't tried yet. Finding some that you love, and some that you're meh, and some that you're so-so on. Some that you don't like. I only found, like, a couple that I didn't like. Almost all of them have been like, oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really solid. Or, oh my god, that's amazing, like this one.
the whole ordeal has taught me the importance of strategy. We need to find ourselves a strategist like him.
Looks like something's going on down south I better get down to. Like, you're just standing there while, our leader is fighting someone. Do something. You assholes.
I would be honored if I could test my
Oh, it's Yue Jin.
I am Li Dian.
Didn't I beat him once? Oh, and Li Dian's here too.
This should be interesting. I must return.
That'll do it, man.
Still able. It appears the enemy forces have withdrawn from Xinyang. Now, let's go see the sleeping dragon.
The North Mountain gates are open. Cool. Okay. Oh, infinity restored.
Stop right there. You are trespassing. I cannot let you go any further.
Yue Ying. Who are you?
I believe
Oh.
she's the wife of the sleeping
Zhuge Liang's wife.
However, it does not seem like she's willing to speak with us. I can't show you any mercy. Ah, you must be Master Zhuge Liang's wife. I am a friend of your husband. Will you please let us pass?
There are many who claim to be friends of my husband just to gain an audience with him. First, let us see whether your words be true or not. You have proved to me the sincerity of your intentions. Lord Zhuge Liang is this way. You may proceed.
So just beating her up shows me my my sincerity?
The sleeping dragon
Well,
Zhuge Liang is waiting
okay.
for us up ahead.
That's nice.
Yes, your deeds will go down in legend.
We'll have to fight Zhuge Liang as well?
Excellent job.
Oh, is Liu Bei already there? I suppose so. There he is! Zhuge Liang!
So you are he, the famous sleeping dragon. I am...
Yes, I know of you, Master Liu Bei.
I feel I have been
Good point, Liu Ye.
led to this land in order to meet with you. Please, would you consider lending your strength to my endeavors?
Very well. Then, my lord, I must ask that you proceed through this age of chaos as a man of benevolence.
Benevolence?
Yes, benevolence is the true form of your intent. The light that spreads your brilliance across the land. Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes. It is not me whom he needs at this time. Show him the path of benevolence, my lord, and lead him through the dangers of war. You are the only one who can do that. I wish I could be like you know? But it is simply beyond me.
Where will you go?
Where, you ask? To find a place for myself. He is in your hands now.
Under the guidance of Shushu, Liu Bei managed to defeat Cao Cao and welcomed Zhuge Liang as his strategist. Liu Bei was overjoyed at having found the brilliant strategist he had long been searching for. However, Shushu left Liu Bei once Zhuge Liang arrived. Meanwhile, Cao Cao was not content with the battle in Xinye and continued his march south. Around that time, Liu Biao died and entrusted his kingdom to his illegitimate son, Liu Cong, who immediately surrendered it to Cao Cao. Liu Bei knew that Cao Cao would come after him next. He was left with no choice but to wander the land again. This time, more than 1 million peasants from Jing province accompanied him on his journey. It was almost as if Jing province itself was on the move, as hordes of people followed in procession. Liu Bei's popularity had served to bring great change to the chaotic state of... determined to protect the people, Liu Bei sought to lead them to a land where he could... going too fast. Zhuge Liang, Zhao Yun, and Zhang Fei prepared to show their bravery at Changban. Alright, well, no worries if the video is starting to lag behind the audio, because I'm about to close out the stream. Let's see, what would be a good other weapon for... it doesn't matter. I'll just go ahead and begin the battle, and then quit out. I figured the last thing I might do on stream is take a look at some of the crazy costumes in this game, because this is the definitive edition, so it has all the DLC costumes, and you might be surprised at how nuts some of them get. So let's just take a look at the Shu characters. Okay, so first we have Zhao Yun, and let's look at his costumes. So we have his Dynasty Warriors 7 costumes. Anything, and let's see, Dynasty Warriors 3, classic, 4, 5, 6, even from Romance of the Three Kingdoms games. And then anything that says original costume is going to be crazy. So here we have his, like, I don't know, Power Ranger kind of gear. And there's a theme. A lot of the characters in Shu all have, like, a Power Ranger gear. So, like, original costume for Guan Yu, he's the Green Ranger. For Zhang Fei, looks like he's the Black Ranger. Zhuge Liang, he's like the leader type. Liu Bei, he is... I'm not sure what this is. Ma Cao, who we haven't seen yet, he's the Blue Ranger. Huang Zhong, Yellow Ranger. Wei Yan, he's whatever this guy is. Guan Ping. A doctor, huh? Pang Tong. Oh, a surgeon here. Yue Ying. Oh, she matches Zhuge Liang. Jiang Wei. Oh, police officer? Security guard? Liu Shan. It looks like someone from Team Rocket. Let's see. Is that like a tennis player or something? Ma Dai. Oh, interesting. Guan Suo. Oh, wow. Yeah, they have like 3 of these. Like, let's go back to Zhao Yun. His other original costumes. He's got this one. And this one. Oh, that's cool. I think that's, oh, it looks kind of Japanese style, but it might not be. It's got a peach at the top. Is it like Momotaro? Guan Yu. Original costume. Other original costume. That one's just cool. Wow. Like a musketeer. Zhang Fei. Looking good. Another musketeer. I see, so Liu Bei must have the 3rd musketeer. Yep, so they're the 3 musketeers. His other one. Ugh. Let's see, Zhuge Liang's other original costumes. Hard to see because I have to, like, back out in order to... I have to go to, like, actions in order to be able to spin them around. Let's see. Who haven't I looked at yet? Sushu, the character I was just using. Regular costume, with hood, without hood. Tecmo Koei costume. What's that? Oh, is he just supposed to look like an office worker or something? Original costume? Wow. What? What is he wearing? Guan Xing, another one of Guan Yu's sons, I think. Zhang Bao, another new character, I guess. Whoa. Guan Yinping, Guan Yu's daughter, who I'm sure did nothing in battle in real life, if she was real. Exclusive costume? Well, cat ears. Mandarin gown? That's cute. And Fa Zheng. Oh, he's the guy who uses the cloth, huh? Alright, anyway. Oh, he doesn't have an original costume. That's too bad. But yeah, this game has a lot of great content. In the story mode, you can't change the costumes at first, but in the other modes, I'm pretty sure free mode and the kind of the kind of version of adventure mode that this game has, you can use all the crazy costumes and stuff. It's called ambition mode. You build up your own camp and you go on mini missions. It's kind of different from like trying to complete a map of challenges. Instead, you kind of go your own way with it. But I'll probably stream that at some point in the future. But yeah, for now, that was really fun streaming. I want to try to keep a more consistent streaming schedule. So I hope I can catch you all around this time next week. Hopefully. All right, then. Have a good evening, morning, whatever it is for you all, wherever you are. Thanks for watching me, everybody. I'll see you next time.